Hey, it's me, MLB. Here's chapter 42 of Serendipity. This one's titled A Public Announcement. The next day started just as insane as you'd expected, and it started when you woke in the morning to 70 text messages from various people. Among them was from Deku's childhood, his friend and rival, Bakugo Katsuki. Oi, extra. I don't care, but get that damn Deku to reply my messages or I'll blast his ass off, his message read. The fact that he's messaged me shows just how much he cares, you thought, with a chuckle as you unplugged your phone and rolled over to snuggle into Deku's side. Hey, Izu? Bakugo's trying to contact you, you mumbled groggily. Oh? Deku mumbled back, sitting up abruptly with his eyes half closed and his messy green hair looking like it had been sucked on by a camel. Here, you rasped in your morning voice. Phone. Huh? He hummed sleepily, looking around. You wiggled his phone at him, holding it out so that he could take it. Oh, thank you, Yin, he said politely, taking it from your hand. He looked down at it and paused. Oh, gosh, so many messages, he gasped. I know, right? I had like 70, you said. Oh, his voice trailed off and you sat up and looked over his arm curiously to see how many he had. 1,043 missed calls and messages? You gasped with mortified awe. Izu, that's insane. I'm not going to have any time to go through them all, he said sadly. I'm your assistant, remember? I'm here to assist you. We can go through them later and I can compile them into certain reply groups if you like, you offered. Oh, I don't want to cause you any unnecessary. It's fine, you said quickly. I have no reservations helping with that. Oh, if you're sure, he said. We can worry about it later, but for now let's get ready for the announcement. You grinned, and he smiled brightly back at you, and you clutched his arm in yours and squeezed it tightly. Let's do this! Are you okay, Yin? Deku whispered later, as you stood in his office, waiting till the clock struck 11 a.m, signalling when you would both make your engagement announcement. I'm so nervous, you whispered with a worried look on your face. I feel like I need to pee. Did you need to go now? I can stall for you, he said. Anything to help you out. I'll be okay. Is it time yet? You rubbed your hands together, then down the sides of your outfit. Almost, Deku said with a reassuring smile. I'll do most of the talking, so please don't worry. You nodded and gave him a small smile as he held his hand out to you. Let's go. Gingerly you took his hand and followed him out and down the hall, walking to the front of the building where they had set up a podium for him to talk at. As you came into view of the fans, spectators, news presenters and paparazzi, your body started to shake with fear. A loud roar from the crowd erupted as Deku pushed the doors open, and you shielded your eyes a little from all the camera lights suddenly going off. Yin, look over here, a photographer called. What are you wearing? Can you tell us what your style is? Some journalists shouted at you. Deku, when's the wedding? Another yelled, holding his microphone out to him. He calmly walked to the podium and pulled you up beside him, holding you around your side so you'd feel safe. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to this announcement, Deku started. The noise from the crowd died down and all fell silent as Deku continued his speech. It is with great pleasure, he continued, taking a minute to look at you beside him, that I announce my engagement to my beautiful girlfriend, Yin. A loud cheer erupted, closely followed by wild clapping and whistling. She's been by my side for 5 years now, and I'm honoured to be able to say that she said yes when I asked her to be my life partner. Another round of cheering erupted and you smiled bashfully. When's the wedding? Someone shouted. It will be soon, at a private venue, Deku replied diplomatically. Are you expecting a baby? Someone else called. Is this a shotgun wedding? Boy, they have no filter, do they, you thought. No, we aren't expecting, but I hope one day that... Thank you again all for your support, you said quickly, cutting Deku off so that he wouldn't get caught up in the next lot of questions that would be, no doubt, thrown at him. Loud voices called from left and right, and Deku looked down at you. Shall we go now? He whispered. Yeah, let's go, you replied. Then you realised that no one was listening anymore. They were just shouting questions at you both. Quickly you waved and thanked them all once more before disappearing back inside the building. Wow, that was intense, you said, glancing back over your shoulder at the people being held back by security. Midoriya. Todoroki's voice called from the door. Your man stopped immediately and turned to face his close friend. Todoroki, come in, he called, waiting for the guards to let the handsome hero in. I'm sorry I didn't see you in the crowds, Deku apologized. It's quite all right, Todoroki said. I wanted to make contact and congratulate you both in person. Thank you, he said with a smile. You are well suited, Todoroki said with a small smile, looking from you to Deku and back. I'm happy for you both. Todoroki, since you're here, Deku said, dropping his gaze and fiddling with his hands, I was wondering if maybe you would consider being in my groom's party? It would be an honor, Midoriya, Todoroki replied in his usual stoic voice. Oi, Deku! Bakugo's voice rang out as he forced his way past the guards. Ka-chan! Deku squealed when he saw his childhood friend stalking angrily towards him. I'm glad you're here. Yin told me that you were trying to get in touch with me, and I'm sorry I didn't... I'm best man, Bakugo snapped as he grabbed the front of Deku's shirt. Got that? You are being unnecessarily violent, Todoroki commented. Shut it, half and half, Bakugo growled at the dual-haired hero as he held a vice grip on Deku. Yes, well, I was intending to let you know that I wanted you to be my best man at... Ha! Win! Suck it, Icy Hot, Bakugo shouted proudly. Ka-chan, please, Deku begged. Bakugo, some things never change. Stay tuned for the next chapter, chapter 43.